Well, he never came after Jake. He made Jake follow him. And Jake landed some good blows, but he's not enough to be taking the championship away. Although he won the 4th and 5th round, the final score was 48-47, and so he won the last couple of rounds. The first round is real close. Watch it with the sound off. And he had his feet in a bad position, and GSP hit him in the chest with a jab, and he sort of went down, and he went down to where he had to stop himself with his hand on the floor and push himself back up. And so, it was a knockdown. He had his feet twined in a bad way. But there was no damage in it or anything.
Oh, yeah.
And he landed quite a few more punches. But then the 4th and 5th round, he was really taken over. And I don't think GSP could have done another round. Jake went out and partied all night. So.
Right.
But it's just one of those things you got to do. You could do enough to take the fight from the champion. And, I mean, it was a smart tactic, I guess, but you won't hear too much talk about him and Silva anymore. You won't hear, him talking about best of all time for at least a couple more fights. It can't be the best of all time, and part of their strategy was to stay as far away from Jake as possible and not to engage him in, like, up-close striking because they were afraid of takedowns.
Yeah, I wanted to see Jake shoot the right hand more. I was screaming at the
It was, well, I mean, it turned out there was a right hand damage. It was a right hand punch. They showed 2 left jabs with the hand right in the eye. The fist was bam, bam, right in there.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of those 2. And then they went to the thing really frame by frame in slow motion, and I got to see it. It's a right hand cross, and the knuckle goes right in the eyeball. Just see it, like it's right hand cross, and it's like one of his best punches of the fight. And it's bam, and knuckle goes right in.
I wanted him to throw that right hand all night long. If he'd have threw that right hand all night,
a lot more. The 2 things he wished he'd done better was either one, just be relentless with takedowns and the hell with GSP's backing away, or 2, just done relentless with striking.
Yeah.
I mean, his plan was to go in there and bang with GSP and get up close and bang with them, and then use that as an opportunity eventually to go for the takedown. But GSP didn't want to get up close and bang. It's like, it was a matter of like, step, step, jab, jab, kind of following him around essentially. Jake actually landed 8 or 9 more significant strikes on both CompuStrike and Fight Metrics. But he threw about 30% more strikes too, and he only landed 8 or 9 more. But still, he did land more significant strikes. But he's kind of awkward, and he landed most of them in the first and I think in the 4th and the 5th. I think it was a good fight. GSP was smart. It was a good tactic to stay away from Jake. Jake did enough to win a couple of rounds, something nobody's done in a long time, and so proud of that. But of course, he would like a chance to do it again. Be more aggressive, and maybe he'll do enough to get that shot. Hoping he does.
Oh yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, it'd be good.
You want to ask him a question though, man? I know.
How you doing, bro?
Hey, I can't even hear him.
Yeah, it must be back in there. I don't know. Sometimes the phones are bad. Especially if you got more than 2 people in the conference, it can get real bad.
Yeah, he can't even hear us. Well, he can't. I can't hear him. So,
I can hear you, but I don't hear anybody else.
Exactly. You think we could get Jake someday, or is he like training, or?
Yeah, I'll talk to him. He got back from the UFC conference.
Right.
And it was funny because at the last night when they had the big party at the big kind of like bar place, right? They sat him and BJ and GSP at the same table. There's a couple of real nice pics, one of them GSP pouring Jake a drink of vodka and stuff, pretty cool. And then him and GSP have started talking on Twitter about maybe fighting each other.
Oh.
So, I think that'd be a good fight, but it's nothing official. I got no inside information. The UFC does, to make those kind of decisions, but they've been back and forth on each other the last couple of days about, hey, man, let's get this fight on. Yeah, let's do it, And so that would be cool, I think, but there's